Hey everybody, and welcome back to Dreamland. Last episode we decorated the iron farm and the surrounding jungle into this beautiful scene you see behind me. And this episode I'm thinking we finally go back to spawn and gaze upon our canvas with some fresh eyes and get back to building. But first, a part of the world that I don't like to show on camera. It's the Redstone village. Woo, yeah! Or more like tutorial land, because I didn't design any of this stuff. All of this is from tutorials. But I've got farms for concrete, cobblestone, mushroom stems, azalea trees, regular trees. Pretty much everything you could need has a farm back there, and I even have a portal right there to bring you to the gold farm on the Nether roof. And that's where we're going to start today. We're going to take some frogs up there, we're going to get real froggy with it, and we're going to make a frog-like farm, because I want one. I don't need one, I just want one. And that's where we're going to start today, so let's go. Now this farm's actually really easy to build. I'll leave a link in the description below the video for you guys. Although I should mention in the time-lapse I'm building it in the complete wrong biome, so if you are going to build this in your world, do a better job than I did. So the next step was to tear down the farm, pack up the frogs, move everybody about 100 blocks over, rebuild everything, and get it to work perfectly, and now I have way too many frog lights, and not enough storage to contain them. But that's not the only farm I'm going to build today. I'm also going to add this dirt farm from Raiseworks to the collection. Now through a very lengthy process, this farm actually turns stone into dirt. And I'm going to be using some of that dirt for terraforming and building, of course, but a lot of it's going to be sent over into our next farm. A farm where I'm going to turn dirt into mud and clay, and I'm going to smelt that clay into terracotta. And now that we have an infinite supply of terracotta, and with the help of this temporary melon patch, we can finally start building at spawn again. And there's one area that desperately needs some love and attention. So let's get to it. So this is our current nether portal, and at the moment, it's not much to look at. So I'm going to clear some land behind the portal and build it again into the side of this natural cliff. And then after getting the shape of the cliff, we can add some texture and start to decorate. Now I'm going to take a small break from working on the cliff so I can build a nosy little fox for the background. I'm going to spend an extra long time making the cliff look natural before we bring anything big into this build. I'm also going to use tough blocks to add a little bit of texture and give kind of a shadow effect in certain spots. And now I'm going to bring in some giant plant life to help hide the fox a little bit, and I'm going to balance it out by putting some flowers on the opposite side. So now that we've made this much progress on the build, I think we can see the full potential here, but I want to come in and add a few more animals, and I'm thinking a hummingbird or two. I'm going to get the general shape of the bird done with prismarine blocks, but then I'm going to come in and change the color again later anyway. I've added a little more tall grass in the background just to help break up the skyline a little bit. And now I'm going to jump down and dress up the riverbank by building some cattails on either side of the build. Now my nether portal is on the edge of Dreamland, so I'm using the cattails to define what an area of interest is for the player to explore. That way when you guys get the world download, you'll be able to just stumble across the nether portal and it'll feel like a natural experience. So come to find out, building organics is pretty difficult, and I needed to take a break. So I came back to the starter house, and I'm downstairs, and I decided to decorate the redstone storage room, so let's go check it out. So of course there's storage for all the basic redstone components, but that's not the main feature of this room. See, down at the end of the room is this little copper machine, but it's actually a bubble vader that takes you down to the zombie spawner. And you might have noticed some of the details on the sides of the machine. I'm using a mix of the mini blocks mod, the clutter mod, and the armor stand mod to get a bunch of small details into each build. But you need to be very careful using the machine. Sometimes the control panel has a tendency to spark. So I procrastinated building this for a really long time, but now that it's done, I absolutely love it. But now we need to go ahead and get back to building. And I'm gonna jump right into it by building 3 really big flowers in the background. And then once I have some more big flowers, we can go ahead and give our hummingbird a friend. And these are the builds that make that dirt farm and terracotta farm worth building. And now that we have all the flowers done, let's go ahead and add another hummingbird. Now we've done a lot for the background of this build, but I'm going to come down to the ground and do a little building to help balance things out. And if you notice that little glitchy thing on the ground, that's just a bug I ran into with my mods, but I promise it's fixed and no need to worry about it. And just for fun, I'm going to build one more hummingbird a little closer to the fox. And after fixing a missing block or two, I think we're finally done. Well guys, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button, and until next time, have a good night.